I know, it's been a long time since you guys saw me. I apologize. So, it's been a long while since I've seen you guys, and that's because I've been busy with school, work, and a bunch of other things. But now that I'm here, yeah, no, sure, new setup, and plus new editing style, so you guys might actually like the video a lot more. Now that I'm back, I can go ahead and tell you what I'm going to do. I'm still going to go ahead and review the first 4 FNAF games, the original ports, and my original plan was to go ahead and upload a series with Civ Location, only for me to find out that Civ Location, aka the original version of Civ Location, was not downloadable anymore. I tried downloading an APK to go ahead and use it, however, sadly, it told me I could not do so as I was not compatible with my device, even though the first 4 FNAF games were able to go ahead and download perfectly fine. Now that we got that covered, let's go ahead and review these games. Yeah, the first thing you might have noticed is the fact that I'm using my phone as a mic, and also with the FNAF sticker that's given to me by a friend. Shout out to Selena, love you every single day. Today I'll be going to go ahead and reviewing FNAF 1 on mobile, the original ports. And, well, we'll see how it's aged, because, I mean, there's the original port, then there's the remastered port. The remastered port is fucking incredible. It actually feels like the PC game brought to mobile. This mobile game feels like a jumble of code, which I'm not going to blame Scott for. But I'm also going to blame Scott for. I say this after playing the first and second night. While the first and second nights were relatively easy, there is a major issue with that. The AI is a lot more difficult this time around. I don't say that just because of the fact that the game feels weird after playing the remaster and the original. No, I mean the AI this time around is fucking difficult. I'm not saying that just because I'm saying that. No. I'm saying that because turns out the AI in the mobile version was turned up by 100. Not literally, but it's way more difficult. After playing the remaster, after playing the Xbox One version, PS4 version, Switch version, and the PC version, I can tell you right now, the mobile version, the original version of the mobile version of FNAF 1, is in fact the more difficult version of the game. Now, I would have go ahead and tried to complete the entire game by itself. Only issue is the battery depletion in the first version of FNAF Mobile was so fast that it made the flash look slow, which is quite literally saying a lot considering the fact that he can't even save his girlfriend most of the time. Enough of me yapping, let's go ahead and go into actually how FNAF 1 on mobile plays. It's FNAF 1. However, there are a lot of differences with the game that make it different. Example, for one, the camera is a lot faster. 2, Golden Freddy's chances are significantly lower of appearing. Some graphical effects don't appear anymore, and there's a lot of sound bites that don't appear. Example, like the groaning for Bonnie and Chica don't happen in this game unless Golden Freddy's in the office. Foxy's humming is no longer there. Some ambient, some circus-like music, a bunch of it's gone. A lot of this is archived and jotted down, but after playing the game, I can in fact confirm that a lot of this that's noted down in the Wikipedia for FNAF 1 is in fact true. Another thing that I have to note is the fact that the animatronics this time around don't actually function well because they're jump scares. I say this because of one major reason, and that's because, well, you know how the camera shakes, doesn't really last that long. Yeah, cut that out when it comes to the actual mobile port, because in this version of FNAF 1, the jump scares are longer. However, after a few seconds, they freeze for about a couple of seconds, then go ahead and go straight to static. Also, the shaking is no longer there. While getting the footage for this video, I realized one major thing, and that's the fact that, you know how in FNAF 1 you're trying to get a jump scare, as soon as you lower your camera and bring it back up, the animation will kill you? Yeah, that doesn't go for this version of the game. When I actually got the bottom jump scare, I was trying to get a jump scare. It's gonna be nearly a good 20 to 30 seconds for the jump scare to actually activate. And even then, it was really lackluster as I didn't really get scared of it because of no camera shake and just the animatronic moving, which kind of threw off the entire, scary aspect of it. So, then there's that. Final score for this game would be a 5 out of 10. It's not the best port, but if you're looking for FNAF 1 on mobile at the time, it is the best you could have, and it's most likely the only option you did have. As someone who went ahead and played FNAF 1 on mobile a lot, I can tell you that while back then it worked as well as it did for me. It was a pretty good port at the time for me, but now that I've come back and played it for myself when I'm older and I'm able to go ahead and comprehend this, while it's not the best port, if you're looking for FNAF 1 on mobile, at the time it would have been the best option, and it still holds up pretty decently to this day. Yeah, sure, there's some glitches and some things that are missing from this game, but even then, those things are fine, and the game is still decent without it. So I give this port of FNAF 1 a 5 out of 10. Whew, there we go. Now, what's next? This might take a while.